Welcome to another episode of Everybody Not Rich podcast, keeping it real. And everything I necessarily say on this podcast, it might not be my life, it might be my friends' lives or what I've seen growing up or my experiences. Experience is the best teacher. It don't have to be your own. You know. With that being said, I want to talk about bitter child's mothers. You know, need to watch who you. A lot of us, we try to get a woman off of physical appearance, not thinking about her mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not thinking like, yo, we're not thinking like who she is as a person. You just want to skeet in her. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, I got paid by her. Then you're going through hell. I mean, I know people that just going through, excuse me, so much with their child mother, yo. Like, I advise you, you know, obviously wrap it up. And everybody should do that. But go off of a mindset before you go off of a look. Cause cause she might be pretty, but her mind could be ugly. And then that means looks don't mean shit. I know women who have good fathers and good child fathers in their lives and want him to go through hell just because he don't want to be with her. So she won't let him see the kids and stuff like that. It's just a lot of bitter ass women out here, yo. So be careful with who you decide that you think you want to have a child with. And it ain't no rush. You know what I'm saying? Whatever gonna happen will happen, but it's it's too many kids out here growing up without their father, not because their father don't want to be in their life, because of their mother, because the father don't want to be in their mother life, so their mother don't want their kid to be in their life. You know what I'm saying? So especially a woman who child father can't stand her and don't want to be there. That's a red flag. So if you get with a girl who got a kid already or kids already, see what the relationships is with their child father. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit can go left, and if they're not alone, getting along like that, peep game and see why. It might not be him. It might be her. You know what I'm saying? So that's a red flag. I feel like everybody don't pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to pay attention to it when you see something you just trying to, smash. You know what I mean? So we need to, I think us as men, especially in my community, we need to do better with that or whatnot. You know, um, and just very unfortunate, very, you know, hard to deal with, very stressful. And I feel for brothers like that. You know what I'm saying? Court, everything. It just, make you want to do crazy things. It's not worth it, yo. I told you. So I really want brothers to like pay attention to who they want to have a kid by. You know. Um. Other than that, this world is going crazy. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen next. What's gonna happen tomorrow? What's gonna whoop de whoop. You know. Um. You gotta be dangerous out here. Not safe. You gotta be dangerous, yo. You gotta move. I used to. I had a past. I'm not too proud of. But I survived it though. I'm a product of my circumstances, not my environment. I had different circumstances growing up, and I had to survive my circumstances. So, with that being said, I grew up on a lot of the things that people don't know what's going on these days about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up with the robbers, the drug traffickers, you know what I'm saying? The steppers, if you will. So, and having a past in that myself, you know, I know what to look for, what to look to. You know what I'm saying? I be knowing the signs. I be knowing, oh, that look dangerous over there, or that look. I mean, and it's a difference between being a bitch or stupid. Don't be stupid out here thinking you can handle any situation just because you've been through stuff and you think you can handle situations. Nah, the earth ain't your turf. You know what I'm saying? I move accordingly everywhere I go, except for home. But I still move like that when I go home too, because Anything can happen to anybody. I'm not invincible. You know what I'm saying? Nobody out here is invincible. You know, um, just gotta be smart, yo. Gotta be smart. Lock your doors. Something look fishy. You know what I mean? You know, and that's just what's going on in our area. I ain't even talking about the world problems. All this China and Russia shit. You know what I'm saying? All this, we don't know what the hell going on. This world is just so messed up right now, yo. Back in the day, it was more about the product. You know what I'm saying? Now it's about the money. They don't give a fuck about the product or the people. They cared about the people and the product back then. Now they only care about the money. They don't care if it's official. They don't care how it's coming to you. They don't care if you're dying off of it. They don't care as long as you get that, as long as they get that dollar. So it's like nobody cares about anything no more. You better off growing your own food. You know what I'm saying? Getting your own land and living off your land or some shit. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get some land and duck off and get from just live by myself. Like I can grow stuff, get me some cows, some chickens and stuff like that. I'm a vegetarian. The reason I'm a vegetarian because they don't care about what they feeding us. You know they feed us anything. They don't give a damn. They don't care. As long as they get that check. I done worked in processing plants. I done seen the chickens and the beefs and the pork. You know what I'm saying? Before it touch your plate, seeing them living, seeing them deformed, seeing them already dead when they get there. Sometimes they still so they can reach a certain quarter. Um, they'll still put them dead ones up there. It just very unprofessional. Very like, dang, bro, this they could make it to your plate. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't think like that. Like it's like people. This this country lacks compassion. Like even as you know what I'm saying, take it back. Like even with slavery, like it still just blows my mind how like you can just do that to a human and not like a kid. They used to do shit to kids, to women. Like you don't have, you didn't go home to your kids and your woman. Like, and if somebody would have ran in here and just did this to y'all, like, yeah, I think it's something like going on. Like they know it got to be nothing in the afterlife. There is no way all these Christians and all these religions who was basically formed off of killing, like know that there's a heaven and hell. It can't be. How can you preach heaven and hell to us and y'all went against everything that y'all trying to teach us? I was in prison. Of course, I ain't gonna say no name. Well, I know somebody. You know what I'm saying? I went to church when I was younger or whatever, and I saw this dude I seen. You know what I'm saying? He was 5%er. You know what I'm saying? He was a preacher. I'm like, he was up there preaching. I'm like, what in the world? You know what I'm saying? Let him do his thing. Doing the thing too. Great at it. And then, he like, when he got off, you know what I'm saying, the pulpit, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and got in, hollered at, chopped it up with me after church or whatever. He was like, what's up, dog? Peace, peace, Lord, peace. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, I'm just doing it for a check. I don't believe in none of this. I'm sitting here like, that's what my brain was doing. My face held it together. Like, where I feel you. My brain was like, and then y'all be wondering why all the people at the highest and the highest and the highest be getting caught doing the most craziest things, raping kids, trafficking bodies and stuff. Stealing organs, human trafficking. You know what I mean? Selling women. It's like the more respectable you're supposed to be, the more dangerous and the more skeleton you got in your clothing. That's why I don't really. I watch out for people who try to act like they perfect in person. Like I rather see your flaws. You know what I'm saying? Like come in with an attitude sometimes. Not mad at everybody, but life ain't perfect. People that come in every day, or I see them, hey, yeah, you got some shit going on with you. You probably be doing some crazy stuff, like, 'cause you trying to mask it too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you hiding? But I don't care what you hiding, but you ain't perfect. You know, it's just crazy. This world is just crazy. Like I said, I'm just venting, man. Trying to get this together. I don't know if I'm doing this the right way. I like to play music before I, You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start like playing music before or after, one of my songs. I'm about to go crazy with music soon, but that's another story. But just trying to get all this together, and I need to start venting. 'Cause I need a therapist. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? I moved to the A. I don't got no homies no more. What? Cause I'm out here obviously. But you know, I just want to see how to work this. I'm gonna get it together, and everything will come together. But I'm like I said, I'm just gonna be up here venting. Shout out to Benson Brothers. I was gonna put my Everybody Not Rich shirt on, but it's my dog shit too. I got a lot of his stuff. If it ain't his stuff or OGV or Miura, it gonna be Everybody Not Rich clothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear. I try to wear the home team clothes or just try to put my money back in my community. Not on no crazy stuff. It's just what's wrong with that? Like, why can't I put my money back in my community? I mean, the dude who's and I know you probably think, oh, black people. Now, my dog, he Asian. You know what I'm saying? Who made this? But it's still in my community. You know what I'm saying? Because he from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I know where my money going. But I don't know where my money be going when I'm in here shopping, trying to get all this designer and everything. I don't know why people is so fixated on that designer stuff, yo. And y'all know they do not like us. They don't like black people. They don't. And y'all break y'all neck to when every time I get a lump sum and go take it right back to the folks that hate us. It just blows my mind. Blows my mind. But that's another story. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to give you probably maybe like 15 minutes and I'll be up out of here. But it just blows my mind, yo. Just like how we can't just figure that out. And it's like and and it's not like, we'll never be equal like Dick Gregory said. It was like, you don't want to ask for the same amount of dollar because they never see if it's equal. But what I want is our people to take our dollar back, stop our dollar when we get violated. Like, you know how much money black people spend on designer clothes a year? Maybe in the trillions, I heard. But even if it's the billions, it's too damn much for people who fucking hate. We're the reason why they're billionaires. We are solely. You don't see these Chinese people buying goddamn designer. You don't see no. I don't see no other culture buying designer but our culture. It's just so crazy. And then they sit up here and say we don't like y'all. It's crazy. I don't see nobody who owns a liquor store, a beauty salon, as far as like nails and stuff like that. I don't, and we be having the money, but you just go to that Corvette you wanted though. It just went to that Rolls Royce so you can look good. It just went to 15, 20,000. Just went to that shirt, that jacket you got on. Like, it's crazy how foreigners are come down here to America, knowing that they about to sell to black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't come out here and build stuff for the only people that come out here and build stuff for their culture is Mexican. They come out here and build Mexican restaurants. And you know what I'm saying? For Mexican people. I salute that. Arabs don't come out here and build stuff for Arabs. They come out here right in the hood and get a corner store. While hating us at the same time. Don't get me wrong, you get some cool Arabs and shit, you know what I'm saying? But Chinese motherfuckers, they hate us. It is what it is. I ain't never been to no Chinese store and felt welcome. God damn it. But they love putting their shit right in our place. You know what I'm saying? Who you think got the motherfucker rich? White people don't be in there buying goddamn all them supplies, all them stuff they be having in there. For them to hate us so damn much, it's crazy. It blows my mind. But you know what we gonna do? We still gonna shop. We ain't gonna go put our dollar together and go open up a beauty salon right next to theirs and say everybody black come here. We ain't gonna go order. I mean, go buy a liquor store right next to theirs and say everybody come here. And it's possible. We just rather buy a car or some Balenciaga outfit for $20,000. And the shoes $2,000. Oh, look at my drip. Oh, shirt 15,000. Watch 20. Man, them folks out there looking at the dumbass motherfucker. And that shit was cheap. We got that shit made for maybe $10, and they came and bought it for 20,000. We goofy, yo, and I can say that 'cause I'm black. We fucking goofy. We need to tighten up. But until next time, thank you for tuning into Everybody Not Rich podcast. I'm getting it together. It's gonna be different soon. Hopefully, I got this together. Fuck with me like you stuck with me. It's food.